But the big challenge that we observe is like many people, okay, it make they're willing to open and look at it, but they don't know where to even start and how to cook without oil.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. We're so glad that you're here to show us some.
Yeah, my pleasure. So I'm gonna zoom the camera towards my instant pot. I've been heating the instant pot. There is no oil in here. I just want to show. I'm cooking in a small instant pot so that we will be done by the time the show is done. So today I'll be making mixed greens dal. This is a bunch of kale. I chose the mixed baby kale, 2 packets of this. I chopped it nicely. And I kept the instant pot in saute mode so that the instant pot gets hot. So now, right now it's in saute mode. So I will slowly add all the, spices. So since I'm making the Indian dal, I will be going with the Indian spices. These are cumin seeds, these are dry red chili, these are mustard seeds, and these are split chickpeas. So we typically call this tadka. That's how you start any Indian curry or dal. So I add the tadka ingredients and then slowly saute it. And then now I will be adding curry leaves. Curry leaves add a lot of flavor in Indian cooking. This is almost half cup of curry leaves. And then we will saute again.
Dr. Sirisha, typically during this step, like at least before oil-free cooking, you would be adding how much oil?
At least 2 tablespoons.
Yeah.
240 calories there. So, and then especially in the Indian dals, garlic goes very well. When it cooks with the lentils and the greens, it gives such a nice taste, as well as we all know how garlic can help with immunity and many, many other health benefits. So what I do is, like, this is almost 1/4 cup of chopped garlic. I add half of it, and then I leave a little bit to add at the end. I'll tell you the reason for that. When you cook the garlic, and then in the same dish, if you're adding fresh garlic, you're kind of bringing back the goodness of the cooked garlic. So isn't it amazing? There were studies done like that. Like if you add garlic juice or some fresh garlic, after you cook the garlic, you'll bring back the benefits of the garlic. So that's the reason I leave some and then add once our dal is done. Okay. So, oh my gosh.
Interesting.
Yes, yeah.
You have to smell how
Yeah.
so good. You can see, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then at this point, any dal, I like to add some onions and tomato. So, this is an opportunity to add more veggies, because veggies are less calorie dense and more nutrient dense. So let's take, these are like 3 medium onions chopped, and then once we add that, we'll let it saute again a minute. And then now comes the spices. So this is Indian spice box. Most of Indians already aware of that. So it's convenient to keep everything in place. And I like to add turmeric. So whenever you get chance to add turmeric in your food, don't miss the chance. So this is one place where we can add, a teaspoon of turmeric. And so what I do is, as soon as I add my turmeric, I always keep my black pepper next to me so that I don't forget adding black pepper, because as most of your audience might already know, like black pepper will bring out the curcumin content in turmeric, right? So That's the reason. So anytime you're adding turmeric, just, you know, a little bit, a pinch of black pepper can increase the, you know.
Yeah, it increases the absorption of turmeric too. Yeah.
Yes, absorption of curcumin. So, and then now onions became a little bit softer. So at this point, I will be adding some tomatoes, which I already chopped and kept it.
The curcumin, the turmeric is one of the most researched spices, right, on the planet. Like more than 5,000 papers published
Wow.
on the benefits of turmeric. And we suggest like people add turmeric anywhere you can.
No, that's true. That's true. We shouldn't miss the opportunity, like
Mhm.
wherever in your tofu scrambles or, you know, whichever dish where you can, you know, add turmeric without changing the taste of it, taste of the dish. Please go ahead and add, and then uh, these are nicely cooking. And at this point, I will be adding the green mango. The green mango gives such a nice taste as well as tanginess in dals. It gives a nice texture to bite onto as well. If you don't have green mango, to get the tanginess, you can add tamarind paste. You can add lemon juice once the dish is done. So this is close to cup and half of raw mango. And in the place of raw mango, in any dal, you can add either squash, like opo squash, um, or any other squashes you can add in the place of mango. But mango gives the tanginess, the raw mango. So I'm kind of mixing everything. It looks like, oh my gosh, the pot is already filled. Where are you going to put the lentils, right? This will all cook down. Now, the rule is like whenever you're taking lentils, you know, try to, these are the red lentils. I soaked it ahead of time. I'm going to show it to your audience. This is the red lentils. 1/4 cup of the lentils has 11 grams of fiber. Just 1/4 cup is 11 grams of fiber, the dietary fiber.
Mm.
So it's amazing, right?
Yeah, and
So
it's packed with so much of protein, right?
Yeah,
So
the
you're yeah,
iron.
and the iron, the vitamins and minerals, like, and you're getting fiber as well. Whereas if you choose the same, like for the same amount of calories and same amount of protein, I'm sorry, animal proteins or animal-based foods, you're not getting any fiber. On top of that, you're getting cholesterol and saturated fat and all.
yes.
Yeah.
So at this point, that's true. There is no reason to use animal protein because our plant protein comes with fiber, phytonutrients, phytochemicals, iron, and no saturated fat. That's
Hmm.
okay, right?
Yeah.
So always plant protein over animal. And lentils are the best way to use in Indian cooking or any cooking. This can be eaten just like a soup, especially in this fall and winter months. This will be a nice soothing soup. You can just, you know, put in your instant pot and then cook it. You can have it, you know, in the winter evenings.
Or sometimes like when you have it, you mix with some rice, isn't it?
Yeah, we can mix with quinoa, brown rice.
Hmm.
Yeah, or you can have it as it is as well because it has plenty of carbs as well as protein to satisfy, you know.
Hmm.
So, and you can eat with flatbreads also. Yeah. So
And this is a great way to pack greens as well. Like most of us find it difficult to eat greens, but
especially kale.
yes. And
Yeah.
this is such a wonderful way, like where we can pack so much greens. Like as you all can see, like this is almost like more than 4 cups of greens.
Yes. So, you know, chopping them nice and thin, and then, you know, mixing it nicely, and then incorporating the spices and all the veggies and lentils will make it taste so good that you want to eat your greens.
Yes.
Yeah. And let me mix it. Yeah, I particularly chose the small instant pot because I wanted to cook it faster, you know? Yeah.
Instant Pot is one gadget we recommend to our
Yeah.
our students and clients. Like it's amazing, isn't it? Like how fast you can cook things.
Like we call that as the gadget because it's so nice. Like it has the saute mode, the pressure cooker mode. Like in some instant pot we also have this air fryer mode,
Yeah.
with setting, and like so many settings. Like you have, it's just like all in one gadget.
Yes, exactly. This is one thing I'll be sending my son to college with.
Yes. And
So,
actually, this is also something that even when we travel, this is something that we can carry.
yes. So the greens and the veggies, they'll be releasing some water, right? So uh, see, it's already became half in quantity. At this point, we can add the lentils. I washed them, but there is some clear water in there. So this is 1 cup of dry lentils. So just this amount of lentils has 44 grams of fiber. And can you guess the fiber already there in the instant pot? So and the red lentils are very easy to cook. They cook so fast when compared to other lentils. So when we are short on time, you don't need too much of soaking. Rest of the lentils, I soak overnight. So these are red lentils. So I'm trying to mix them, and I'll add maybe half cup of water. There's a lot of water already came. So I didn't add the red chili powder yet. I'm gonna add the red chili powder. I already added dry red chilies.
Looks nice and colorful.
So at this point, from my spice box, I'll be taking this, and we eat spicy food. So I'll be adding around a teaspoon and a half. And then I forgot to mention, I already added fenugreek seeds. So in dal, we like to add fenugreek seeds. It's delicious when it combines with all the veggies. If you don't like, you can avoid that. But so at this point, we can set it to pressure cook. So how we do that with Instant Pot, I'm going to show. Sorry for the mess around.
Oh, no, no, it's okay.
Yeah. So at this point, like I will cancel the saute, and then put the lid on, and always close the vent. This is open vent. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. So this is open vent. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, we can see now. Yeah.
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, always close the vent. Always close the vent. And then what we do is we say pressure cook. And then we don't need 35 minutes. Since the red lentils cook faster, I'm going to do 12 minutes. 12 minutes is more than enough because I soak the lentils. So, we can forget it. So rest of the cooking is passive. So that's the advantage of Instant Pot. We don't have to worry about the pressure cookers, exploding, and then it's a steel pot, so I don't worry about non-stick cooking and all that. And we didn't add a drop of oil, but then the flavors, since it's a closed cooking, the flavors will all come together. So We will come to that later. So since the dal came out, I'm trying to. I'm doing a quick release.
Mhm.
Hope it's not too noisy.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
okay.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Zoom has a feature where it cancels the noise out, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Of the, I don't know, did you hear the air fryer?
No, we didn't hear the air fryer.
I think Zoom has a feature where it cancels the gadgets sound.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I didn't want to go over time. That's why I'm rushing. Sorry.
Oh, it's
No, no, no.
okay. You're good. It's all good.
And then once it comes out, we save the um, garlic pieces, right? So garlic pieces and
Cilantro.
chopped cilantro will go in. So I'm not going to add the salt because we added so many flavors. Only if we think we need it, just before eating, we can sprinkle on our plates. So that's one way to prevent increased salt intake. Yeah. I know. That's one feature of Instant Pot. It makes us wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially when we are in the time constraint, right?
Yes. But the good thing about it is, apart from pressure cooker, like many of us are used to growing up with pressure cookers, and where you have to stand and like, count the whistles, and like you have to watch it. But this one, you can turn one button on, and then you can just walk away, and it will be done.
Go walking, come back, your steps. You got your steps, and your food is ready.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show this close up. One second, let me take this mirchi bhaji away. And then, oh my goodness, look at this. Can you see?
Yeah, it
Yes.
looks so good, so colorful.
Oh, so we like our dal not too mushy, but then, nice and we like to have that bite. My kids, they like it like, even if I make sambar or dal, they don't like it if it is too mushy.
Hmm.
See the cooked lentils as well as the veggies, and then
Yeah, it's nice to see the texture.
Yeah.
texture, and even the mango pieces didn't become mushy. So 15 minutes is too much. So I always put like 12 minutes, especially if I soaked my lentils. So at this point, I'll be adding these garlic pieces because, as I said, it'll revive the health benefits of the already added garlic. Then I'll mix it so that the heat will cook them a little bit. And then you might think like, oh, this is a lot of cilantro, right? This is what gives such a nice flavor. So we added mixed greens while cooking, and now we are adding a big bunch of cilantro. So all this, and I don't remove the stems. The stems add such a good flavor in cilantro. So except for the very end of them, I use most of the stem of cilantro because that adds so much flavor. And here we have this delicious dal. It's mouth watering actually.
Yes, it looks so yummy.
And I'm going to show how I serve them. Like you can just eat it like a thick soup, by itself, or you can pair it with some flatbread, whole wheat flatbread, or whole wheat chapati. And where did all the cilantro go?
Yeah.
It literally disappeared. So I have some quinoa that I cooked earlier. So I'm gonna add here, and then this can be a nice meal by itself because it has lentils, it has greens, it has some veggies, right? And some mango pieces. We always used to fight for the mango pieces in the.
Yeah. Yeah, nice tangy flavor, right? That's
Oh,
delicious.
look at
So
that.
basically quinoa with kale, lentil, mango,
Yes.
uh,
And a lot of greens like
greens.
cilantro. Yeah.
Greens and veggies dal. And if you want, you can add a little bit more lemon juice. And um, just before eating, if you want salt, you can add on the top. If not, you can avoid because by itself it will be delicious.
That's a fantastic bowl of like food that is like flavorful,
Like
tasty, nutritious, and it's basically just medicine, right? People, it's you could see that you don't have the healthy food doesn't have to be boring, right? Like it's
yes.
so flavorful
Yeah, like just bursting with flavors.
and colors and
Yeah.
I I I, we could imagine like your kitchen is like
Smelling
with
so nice.
Yes, exactly. Especially the dal. Um, you know, this dal, because of all the greens, and once the cilantro hits the dal and the raw garlic, oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
So these are the two dishes, and my kids are waiting.
Thank you so much.